Carnie Wilson first came into our lives as a member of the pop trio Wilson Phillips. But Carnie was no stranger to music or fame. Dad Brian Wilson had been an icon since the 60s as one of the legendary Beach Boys. All her life, Carnie has struggled with being overweight. After years of unsuccessful dieting, Carnie's weight finally soared to 300 pounds. Frustrated, desperate, and with medical problems mounting, Carnie made the decision to undergo gastric bypass surgery in 1999. Carnie went from a size 28 to a size 8. And 5 years later, Carnie and her husband Rob welcomed their baby daughter, Lola. Carnie's happy to share her newfound love and respect of good food in her new cookbook, To Serve with Love, proving that Carnie's definitely got the recipe for success.
So, Carnie, I know the media is obsessed with celebrities' weight in general.
Beyond,
and even more obsessed with yours.
Yeah.
How does that feel, living your life day to day, knowing how obsessed they are? Like, don't they follow you? They stalk you.
You know what? It's when I'm bloated, premenstrual, I'm very upset about it. And, and then I realized I put myself in this position. I decided to be, you can't hide when you're fat. You know, everyone knows you walk down the street. You can hide diabetes, but you can't hide fat. So I knew that if I went public with this, that I was going to be scrutinized for the rest of my life. However, this is something I will battle for the rest of my life, forever. Now, when I go to the market,
people think that gastric bypass, that you have it, and you're skinny forever.
No. The work
That's
begins.
what I thought.
The work begins after you have surgery. And when I go to the market, just to go to the market, because I love to cook, so I'm there 3 times a week getting great good food, and I'm worrying, do I stick my chin out like this? Are they watching me get into my car? I see these articles. Well, just like, if I'm like this, it's not flattering.
Oh, then they get the shot and it looks like...
the Inquirer called my house and they're like, I'm like, how do you get this phone number? Well, we won't tell you that, but we have an unflattering shot of you and we think you're gaining all your weight back. And I said, well, tell your photo editor to sit on the toilet and me take a picture of him and see how flattering that is.
Yeah.
I'm like, hello, why? But, they want you to fail. They want you to fail.
They build you up
and
then
I think
they
that it is really important, though, to point out what you said about it's after the surgery that the work begins, because it is a tool. And what I always say is that, I've been paroled from the 300-pound prison. I haven't been freed.
That's right.
So I got to do everything right, or I'm going to be sent right back.
It's so
that's
true.
important. Can you understand that? Because when I first heard, and even just recently, until I read both of your stories, especially yours, that you think it happens and then it's over and you just,
Well, it's a lifestyle change.
Do you think it's even harder now because you had the bypass and so the weight loss happened with hard work, but also because of the surgery, but now it's no surgery. It is strictly diet and exercise only. Is that harder?
After having a baby, it's been really hard. I'm still 35 pounds up from my lowest weight. And something, I hate to say this, but some days I feel like a failure, because people are looking like, well, I literally, there are hospitals. Thank you. There are hospitals that won't hire me to lecture right now because I'm not in my size 8. I'm in a size 12. That's not fair. I've still lost 120 pounds. I'm still an inspiration.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
I agree.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So what's the message there? The message there is like, unless you're down to that size 6 or 7, that you're not an inspiration. This is about health. It is not about cosmetics. It is about health. And obesity is an epidemic. There are 20 million Americans that are more than 100 pounds overweight. And you know what? Like you said, and I'm glad you did, 1% of those people are going to lose it and keep it off. That's not very good.
1%.
Yeah, it's actually less than 1%.
Yeah.
And also...
And there's a big percentage that are going to die.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the
Obesity has now passed tobacco as a leading killer of people. Obesity-related conditions kills more people than tobacco does.
It's true.
And every single day, people are fighting this battle, and they're being told stuff that's not true.
Yeah.
They're being given hope in a jar and a packet and a pill and a shake, and it's not true.
They're going to fail. Chances are they're going to fail. And I'm not saying that this surgery is for everyone. This show is about gastric bypass, so I feel free and open enough to say that I believe in this surgery for people that are willing to make the lifestyle changes and commit, because it is not easy. There's nothing easy about being really fat And there's nothing easy about making the decision to change your life like this when all your habits your whole life have been the opposite. So you don't just wake up from that surgery and go, oh my God, I want to exercise every day. I want to not eat carbs all the time. I want, you know, I mean.
This is still the same. This didn't get bypassed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a big difference between the physical hunger and the head hunger. And the gastric bypass or any weight loss surgery definitely is a tool to deal with the physical hunger. But you don't weigh 300 pounds because you're physically hungry, honey.
That's right.
You know, I got to 300 pounds because of the head hunger.
All right, well, we have to take a break. We'll be right back.
Up next, in his quest to lose hundreds of pounds, how celebrity DJ Big Boy cheated death.
I knew that if I didn't do something and get this surgery, I felt in my heart and in my mind that I would have been dead within a year.